Recently, I did a practice test for AWS Certified Solution Architect Professional Exam. Uh, I did it at the Cloud Education website. So during the review, I noticed that a question that I thought I have answered correctly was marked incorrect. It's a simple question, so I read it again, and still I thought my answer is the right answer. And so I submit a support ticket saying that, hey, the answer should be D, not C. And I got a reply from the website saying they were right and I was wrong. So I created this video to explain to them why they are wrong. So this is the question. So you have a massive social networking that already deployed in North Virginia with newly created key pairs with around 100 blah blah blah. You want to deploy your application in multiple regions for better availability. You don't want to handle multiple key pairs, and I think here's a want to reuse existing key pair for North Virginia region. How would you accomplish this? So let's say the 4 answer choice. So the first 2 we can just eliminate them. So A and B, like regardless if these 2 statements are true or false, it's a bad practice, a bad security practice to share key like globally or copy keys around. So we can just eliminate the first 2. So the answer is either C or D. And my answer is D, and their answer is C. Technically, C also works, but D is a much better answer than C. So I'm gonna explain. So let's go to EC2 console. This is a Virginia region, and I'll launch a new instance. So I will create a new key pair called US East 1. Now the instance is being created. Let's just wait for it to become running. Okay, now the instance is running. We can copy the IP address and use our key to log into it. So we copy the key over. So now we are logged in. So we're just gonna create a random file. I'll just type some gibberish. Now we're gonna create create an AMI from this instance. I think we're gonna, that's this one, right? Yeah, 009. So create image. Okay. Now the image is being created. It'll take some time. Take a few minutes. So now the image become available. So I can copy it to a new region. So I'll copy it to California, North California. So the name is just US East 1. So now let's go to California. Now it's pending. It's being copied. Okay, now the image is copied. That takes forever. So now I will create a instance from this this image. Wait. I want to use this image. Yes. So when I say launch, I will not select key pair because the key, the public key is already in the image. So I will proceed without a key pair. Okay, now the instance is being created. I'll just wait for it to become running. as you can see, we were able to SSH into instance in Northern California using the key from Northern Virginia. So how is this possible? When you create a key pair, AWS put public key into a file. Let me log back in. So they put the public key into this file. This file is called authorized keys, and they put the public key inside. When you copy AMI, Amazon take a snapshot of this image that includes this public key. So they then zip it and then copy it to new region. So the image also have this key. So the same key. So that's why you were able to SSH into it. If you want to launch multiple instances from this image, from this AMI, you can use AWS CLI command, run instances. For example, you do AWS EC2 run instances. Then you specify image ID or image. I don't remember the exact command. Then you do instance type or something like that. You can specify how many instance, like for example 100, 1000. So now I showed you that D is a good answer. Next, I will explain why C. Let's look at why C is a correct answer, but it's not as good as D. So let me terminate this instance. So now we have no instance in California. So the answer says use import key pair feature with AWS Web Console. Let's do just that. Let's go to key pair, and I will import a key. So I will call this US East 1. So how do you import the key? Can you just paste your key? Can you do this? But this is a private key. It's not public key. So let's see. Let's first try it first. You see, it's not valid. So let's create a private, create a public key from this private key. So this is a public key. Let's copy this. It says key is not a valid OpenSSH format. So you see, it's not so easy to just import the key. So to convert the key into a public into OpenSSH format, let's first put this key, public key into this file. Then we'll create OpenSSH key, OpenSSH format key. So this is OpenSSH format. Okay, now you see we were able to import the key. Now let's launch an instance using this key. So we'll create a new instance. So we will use just imported key. Now it says this is running. Now let's try log into it. We were able to log in. But you see, this is a newly created instance. It's instance created from Amazon AMI. So you have to install everything to get up and running. So you see, it takes a lot more effort to get this working. So that's why D is much better answer than C. So this concludes this video.